Hey guys, Hyrulian here. Welcome to a weird video. That's right, those are my hands. We're doing some stuff in real life. So I just got this Blue Yeti in the mail. It's going to be my first professional recording microphone that I'm ever going to have. Right now I'm recording on a headset microphone, as a matter of fact. But I figured I'd unbox this for you guys today as a first little momentous occasion, I don't know, real life thingamabobber. As you can see, I'm not actually going to be in the video. You're just going to see my hand sort of swaying around crazily. But I got this Blue Yeti in the mail. Pretty excited to unbox it, and I figured I'd share it with you guys. Yeah, enough said. So, here is the Blue Yeti box itself. I did a bit of unboxing already, just to sort of make sure this was as simple as possible. Just cut some things that were knotted up. So if anything looks like it's really improper and not looking good at all, it's probably because I put the box back together shortly after taking the whole box out and just completely emptying it out to make sure everything could be emptied out easily without any utensils. But I'd just like to say real quick, the box on this microphone is really cool. As you can see, it's got a lot of really cool diagrams and stuff on it. So here, all these tealish block boxes tell you what each of the settings will do and which times the appropriate settings should be used. So there's like one says stereo, cardioid. I'm not very good at these new microphone terms, but I guess we'll figure it out. Omnidirectional, which I'm assuming will capture a lot of noise, and bidirectional, which is for interviews apparently. And it actually has a list of recommended applications of each of the settings, which is really kind of cool. And then here is a big diagram with all of this different stuff that the microphone has to offer on it. It has all the different things. Apparently it has a proprietary connector on it, which is interesting to know. Then there's this part of the box, which has a bunch of pictures of Yetis on it, which is kind of cool. And it even defines the term Yeti up here, and it says Yeti, legendary ape-like creature who roams the Himalayas. And then it also has like some similar words and all that stuff. It's a definition. Maybe I can even bring it up here and show you guys. Yeah, check that out. Definition of Yeti. You learn something every day, don't you? Yeah. It's kind of a cool box. I really, really like it. So I guess the first step to any proper unboxing is pulling the first tab. So here we go. Boom, tab pulled. Now then, we're going to lift up this lid here. And this is probably going to go out of frame, but I don't care. And then you'll see here, we got another box inside the box, which is kind of weird because this box itself came inside another box that it was shipped in. So now I'm taking out a box that was inside of a box that was inside of a box. Just consider that for a second while I pull this outside of the box here. Okay. And there is the internal, less fancy, white box. So I'm just going to take this guy down here and throw him on the floor. Alright, so here we have the big box, if you will, where the microphone is actually going to be taken out of. I made the gag here. I drew on this as I was pre-unboxing it for the first time. It's a refrigerator, because I was cool. It looks like a refrigerator. So I was like, oh, I'm going to take the cool frozen Yeti, Blue Yeti microphone out of the refrigerator. So I open up the refrigerator door here, and the first thing you'll see is a micro USB cable for plugging into the bottom of the microphone. And the instructions fell out because I accidentally bumped my desk. So as you can see here, here's the instruction booklet. It's got all the stuff that was on the box in terms of applications, but it's actually sort of more described out in here. So if you don't know exactly what setting to use for your microphone, you can find all that in here. And it tells you what all the buttons do and what they mean and stuff. And then here's like, I believe I figured it to be about a 6-foot USB, micro USB cable for the bottom of the mic, which is really good. 6 foot is probably just about perfect for me, to be honest. But yeah, so now I'm going to move it in even a bit closer here. Sorry for the shaky camera work. I literally just pushed the tripod forward. Okay, so now we're going to grab this by these inner things here, press back a bit, and there you have it. There's the Yeti. I'm just going to take this styrofoam and put it in there. you know, styrofoam is nice for keeping your things safe, but otherwise it's kind of useless. So here's the physical Yeti. It was kind of a hassle to get out earlier. I think I'm gonna be a bit smarter this time and pull the whole thing out. Okay, so I'm gonna pull the whole thing out. Take this white box. Bye bye, white box. You're going on the floor. And now the white box is on the floor. Take the top thing off the styrofoam, and here you can see one of the cool things about the Yeti. So here's a styrofoam plating at the top here. The styrofoam plating prevents the Yeti from shaking. So if I accidentally hit my desk from now on, you won't hear a bunch of noise because of it. So now what we're going to do is take out the physical Yeti. Just gonna gently rip it. Last time I nearly dropped it when I did this because the styrofoam really has a grip on it. So yeah, there you go. And now we're going to take the Yeti, flip it upside down here, and stick her down right on the table. Okay, so there's the physical Yeti. As you can see, it was shipped in the down position. I actually unscrewed it a little bit, and I have it flipped in a different orientation than I did when I unboxed it to get all the stuff unboxed earlier. But you can see the stand is really nice. I was really impressed with the weight of this thing. It's huge. I wish I could like take a scale and show you guys or something. But it's really quite heavy. It's a full metallic construction except for these knobs up here. These knobs are made out of plastic. Which I guess if they were made out of rubber, that probably would have been better. But I mean, hey, you win some, you lose some. But now we're going to go ahead and take this, loosen it up, and flip up the mic. And there you will see the full extended Blue Yeti. So if you're sitting really high on your desk and this thing is sort of low, just gonna back up the tripod again right here so you can see the whole glory of this mic. Yeah, look at it. I'm just gonna get this impressive. Whoa! Oh god, that's so. Hold on. Whoa! Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. Whoa! It's so big. So there you have the full extended Blue Yeti, as I was saying. So if your desk sits really high or if your desk is really low compared to your chair, you can really get on top of this thing and get the best possible recording. Note though, I do not have a pop filter yet, so I'm going to be needing to get a pop filter in order to get the optimal quality out of this mic. But I do plan to use it before I get the pop filter. So if the quality dips for a while there, just ignore that. But anyway, so now we're going to go ahead and take a tour of that outside of the mic. So we have a volume knob here. Let me just go ahead and move in close again for this. So as you can see here, we have a volume knob here, and this volume knob has high and low. And this is not for actual microphone volume, like recording volume. You can actually plug headphones in to the bottom of the mic. As you can see here, you can plug a pair of headphones into the mic at the bottom, and use it to listen to your voice as you're recording, which I recommend you do. And then there's also the micro USB cable down there for plug it into your computer. Okay. So the next thing you'll notice on the front, underneath the really cool metallic blue logo here, you'll see the mute button. And then if we flip it over to the back, on the side here, you'll see the knobs, which can be used to adjust it and adjust the Yeti itself. I have it at this tightness right now, and it's pretty much staying in whatever position I put it in. But I'll probably tighten it down when I get a perfect position set out here. Okay, now here's the interesting part, the back. This is where the actual microphone is controlled from. So I'm just going to go ahead and move good old Yeti box out of the way here. So if you hear that, just ignore that. Just going to move that other part of the Yeti box out of the way. And we're going to go ahead and get up real close here. Alright, so here is the Yeti box. The Yeti box, the back buttons on the Yeti. So we have a gain button here, and we have the different settings buttons. That's pretty awkwardly out of focus, but you know what? It's my first time operating a camera for a video, so you know what? Who the heck cares? But you can see the different settings here, probably. It says pattern, and then there's the different patterns. So on the box, it had those teal boxes where it said what each setting does. So I'll be messing around with that and picking the best one for what I use this microphone for, which is recording the videos. I also just noticed that the gain button is back here. And the gain button actually will probably be what adjusts the physical volume of the mic. So if it's too quiet, I'll adjust it there. And also, you'll notice that there's a really nice metallic finish here. Let me just loosen this up. Oh, look at that. And it's shining in my light. I literally have a lamp on the very tippity top of my desk. I don't know. Maybe we should move up and you can see it. Ah, it's my light. It's not a professional light or anything, if you were wondering if I went super professional and just bought a bunch of lights either. No, it's just a lamp, literally. But yeah. So there you can see the physical microphone. It's pretty sweet. Okay. So now we're just going to take a couple steps back here and plug in the physical microphone. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it around, and I'm going to bend it to an angle which is sort of usable for me at the moment. And then back it up a bit so you guys can see the whole microphone. Wow, it's a beautiful microphone. It's really pretty. So now we're actually going to take the USB cable here, untwist tie it. It came twist tied up here with a nice black twist tie. You know how I like my black twist ties? Yeah, black twist ties are really cool. So here, I've got a free black twist tie now. I can use it to bundle that cable up again, or if I have another cable that doesn't have a twist tie on it, I can use it on that. So here again is the really long cable, which doesn't even make it into the shot at all. So we're going to flip the microphone here and plug the USB cable in there and go ahead and plug it into the laptop I have sitting next to me here. Okay, plugging it in. You guys won't be able to see this, but yeah, I'm plugging it into a laptop, a MacBook Air that I have to the left. Okay, so now you can see the button on the mic, the mute button, is now a bright red. So that means that it's on. If it's blinking, that means that it's muted. See, I can just show you that real quick. So now it's blinking. That means that it's muted when it's blinking. So now we're going to turn it and get ready to do the first test. Let's do it. All right. Switching to the Blue Yeti microphone in 3, 2, 1, go! Hey. Yep, okay, I'm on the mic now. I'm kind of far away, so it's probably going to be pretty quiet. Let me just adjust the gain volume knob here real quick so you guys can see that it actually does work. Okay. So how about now? Can you hear me now? How about now? Can you hear me now? Oh, wow, that's actually... Oh, so does that mean that I can record from this distance? Because if that's the case, wow. I imagine the quality will get a lot worse as I turn the gain up more. But that's actually... I'm really far away from the mic right now. See, I have, like, that much space in between me and the mic. So as you can see, the light is red. I actually, first time I tried recording the end of that, oh, it was, it turned out to be muted. So it was just sort of me yelling, oh, to no avail. But yeah, so here is the physical recording quality of this mic. As you can tell, it's way better than my headsets. And the fact that I'm far away, obviously, is probably making it a bit sounding like it's far away, obviously. But when I get right up next to this thing, let me just pull it real close. Here, I'll just put the Blue Yeti box back up there so you guys have something pretty to look at while I pull this thing up right next to me. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind too. I can't look away from my microphone anymore and assume you guys will still be able to hear me. Hello, how's it going? Yep, this is me talking into the Blue Yeti now at a reasonable distance, as a matter of fact. Oh wait, that's actually really close. I'm really close. Hold on. Right about there is probably where I'll be using it most frequently. So I'm going to be messing around with this a lot later to get the optimal settings and stuff. And I plan on using this mic to do some interviewing stuff later on. And it should be interesting to see what I get to use it on. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my first real-life unboxing nonsense video. It was kind of weird. Hopefully the audio synced up good. I did a clap earlier. It was pretty intense. It was an intense clap, it's got to be said. But yeah, thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye! That was loud. Bye-bye! Cool. That sounded neat. Okay, let's just go back here. And then cut this.